Hello, this is Shanker, and I'm making this video for all my viewers, which is about the conjunction of Jupiter and Rahu in various houses, and my observation, my research, my analysis on it. About me, you can go to my website shankerstudy.com, Shanker with an E, where you have all my books and my research material and about myself. So without wasting much of time, let us go into what is the conjunction of Brihaspati Rahu does. Brihaspati Rahu together, I've seen making people from kings to beggars and from beggars to kings, and it happens. I mean, it may not be that extreme, but a rich person can become a poor person becomes a rich person, and I've seen a rich person when he becomes a poor person. After the birth of a child, things start becoming better for him. Brihaspati Rahu together, when the first 6 houses are not so bad, there is some divine grace, divine protection is there. But from the 7th to 12th house, there is no divine grace, there is no divine protection, and you are totally entirely at the mercy of your planets and your Kal and your destiny. You have to really struggle. So first to 6 Brihaspati Rahu conjunction is not bad. Usually people with Brihaspati Rahu have the tendency of easy money. They do get easy money, they do little work, they are lethargic, and they're somehow able to manage their ends and get enough for themselves. They are not hardworking at all. So let me take now each house where it is there. Brihaspati Rahu, first house is very good. You're like a king. You're a giver. You help people. Nobody goes without food from your house, and you have the shakti of protecting yourself and protecting others. Brihaspati Rahu in the second house is really good. You become like, you are not only actually a divine person in the real sense, humble, but you're also, Brihaspati Rahu in the second house makes you rich, makes you a giver, makes you take care of people. There should not be negative planets in the 8th house, which are inimical to Jupiter. That is important, but Brihaspati Rahu in the second house is a very excellent position to have, and it gives you respect, money, and everything with something, with an aura which is very different from what it was in the first house. Brihaspati Rahu in the 3rd house makes you a very good person who can look at the enemies very well. Till 34, life of people who have Brihaspati Rahu in the 3rd house is never good. But however, it protects your longevity. It doesn't let diseases happen. But till 34, you lead ordinary life. After things change after 34, when Brihaspati Rahu are together. Otherwise, you have to see the planets of Budh and Ketu, how strong they are to give you the results. Brihaspati Rahu in the 4th house, they are governed by Moon. Moon is the mother, is like a mother, and she is the mother of all planets, and all planets respect her. It's if you look at the Kalpurush, this thing, it is the exalted house of Jupiter, and it is the house of Chandrama. So seemingly here, when Brihaspati Rahu together, they show that they're very good, they're very nice, they earn money in the right way. They put a projection where the whole materialistic outfit which is there, and the traits of Brihaspati are shown in the front of you, but internally on the back side of it, the things may not be good. Brihaspati Rahu in the 5th house is very good. It makes you a Sardar, it makes you a king, it makes you a chief. So that is very good. Brihaspati Rahu in the 7th house that puts the table down, turns things negative. Your childhood is good, but after childhood there is a lot of struggle, and especially with respect to marriage, and with the respect to your people whom you meet, and your day-to-day working is affected. You have to really work hard when Brihaspati and Rahu are in the 7th house. But it does a lot of topsy-turvy for the karaks of Venus, which is love, sex, marriage, etc. Brihaspati Rahu in the 8th house tend to give the results separately. I mean, Brihaspati would give his own result, Rahu would give his own results, and it would depend on the aspects on Brihaspati and Rahu. When I talk about aspect, it will see the planet in the front of it, planet in the 2nd, planet the 12th, planet the 7th, planet 5th in the 9th, and planet which is in the 11th. So it is these planets which you have to see separately for Brihaspati and Rahu. When you talk about the 8th house and the ruler of the 8th house, the king of 8th house is Saturn, and then Mars, which which actually commands The eighth house, that's very important. In the houses 6, 9, 10 and 11. 6, 9 and 10 and 11. 6th, 9th, 10th and 11th. Brihaspati and Rahu, sorry for that. Brihaspati and Rahu do not give combined effect. They give separate effect. I mean, Brihaspati will give its own impact, Rahu will give its own impact. So it will depend on, again, on the aspects, sign, the conjunction. As far as I'm concerned, I've always seen the sign gives only 25% of the result, and the house gives 75% of the results, more result. And then you have to see all the planets, how the both the planets are moving, in all the 12 planets. That gives an idea of, what is the energy which it meets. Like Brihaspati, if it meets a negative energy right in the second house to it, then it has to fight with it. It cannot move ahead. So you have to see planets in that way, and therefore in 6th, 9th, 10th and 11th, both of them give individual results. They don't actually give a result of conjunction. So that's what it is. In the 5th house, Brihaspati Rahu is not good for children. It creates some delay. It may not deny, but it may do some delay, or you have to have some medical intervention which is there. In 7th house also, I've already told you, it's not very good for marriage and married life. And in the 8th house, I've always seen Brihaspati Rahu together. Will always just make you exist. So, you are existing. You're making both your ends meet. As far as Brihaspati Rahu in 12th house is concerned, I've seen people, they have what they have, but they really don't get recognized for what they are doing. They may have money, they have food to eat, they may get married, but they're not recognized for their work and for their kind of efforts and the academics, the studies. It's like a life which floats, but they always get the rudimentaries of life, which is food, clothing, shelter, and live an easy life. So this is my view on Brihaspati Rahu, my experience. Do tell me your experience. The video has already become long, so I would stop at this. This is Shanker signing out. Thanks. Bye for now.